Welcome to Frank Islam's show. I'm your host, Frank Islam. Today our guest is Dr. Sanjay Rai, who is the Vice President and Provost at the Germantown campus of Montgomery College. He was instrumental in Montgomery College getting a nearly $200,000 grant from the Department of State to launch the India initiatives. That's a remarkable accomplishment of Dr. Sanjay Rai. Thank you for taking time to come and talk to us, Dr. Rai. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for the opportunity, and I'm delighted to be talking to you today and really looking forward to our conversation.
Great. So let's just start our conversation with regard to the India initiatives. You're helping India build the community college infrastructure. If any country needs more community colleges, it is India. How's that India's project shaping up?
I think India's project has gone very well.
As you have visited India.
Yeah, we have visited India several times. India is the largest young country in the world. More than 500 million people under the age of 35. More than 300 million under the age of 13. So post-secondary education is a very important thing in India. India is looking for affordable and accessible model of higher education. US community colleges are a perfect fit for what India needs at this point. So with our help and help from American Association of Community Colleges and community colleges and similar kind of institutions around the world, Government of India came up with a pilot project to start 200 community colleges.
In India?
Yeah.
So how many do they have right now?
Right now they have almost none.
Okay.
Compared to the US community colleges.
So you're sowing the seed.
Yeah, yes. So India needs about 10,000 community colleges. So they're starting with 200 community colleges.
Okay.
And these will be pilot community colleges across India, across their 24 states. But as you know, like in any democratic setup, India had an election. And whenever election comes, things slow down a little bit.
There will be some changes.
And now we will move forward as the new government is in place.
But India has a world-class institution, Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Management, but barely any community colleges, which plays a very pivotal role in creating the next generation. So this makes your project more interesting. And so what do you think of that idea? I mean, this is a great idea. So you think you have you will be successful in making this happen?
I think
and helping them out?
Yeah, I think we will be successful, and most importantly, as you said, India had elite institutions like Indian Institute of Technology or Indian Institute of Management, and they were all developed with similar collaborations with US institutions.
Yes.
So, for example, MIT played a very significant role in creation of IITs. Wharton School of Business created and played a significant role in creating what we call Indian Institute of Management. We hope Montgomery College will play a similar role.
Plays that central role.
In creation of community colleges in India.
And there are 300 of them that you're going to have to work on.
200 pilot colleges 200 at this point.
Okay.
And they have to be scaled up to almost 10,000 institutions.
I firmly believe in the community colleges. As a result of your help and support, one of the symposia is named after me, called Athenian Symposia in Montgomery College. I do subscribe to the notion that the Montgomery College or any community college play a very pivotal role in creating the next generations. So do you think community colleges are the future of the mass education?
Frank,
to make it more affordable and accessible?
Let me first thank you for your generosity.
Sure, you're most welcome.
For helping us create what we fondly call Frank Islam Athenaeum Symposia at the Germantown campus of Montgomery College. Through your generosity, we have been able to bring some world-class speakers. You spoke twice.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
And it's a great opportunity for our students to listen to one of the best in the field on current topics and current issues, not only facing our region, state, but issues that are impacting the entire world. Coming to your question on community colleges being future of higher education in United States, I believe community colleges are serving right now a central role in post-secondary environment in United States. Half of the undergraduate students in United States today are at a community college. So community colleges across the country are serving about 13 million undergraduate students at this point. As we move forward, you heard President Obama talked about cost of higher education in his State of the Union address.
Right.
So as a nation, we are trying to bring costs down. We are trying to reduce the time that students take to complete their degrees, and most importantly, relevance of degrees to the real world. And that's where I think community colleges do a superb job, and that's why their role will be more vital in the next decade or so. And the reasons being, we are in a globalized world, we are in a knowledge economy, we are in a very dynamic situation. So our educational institutions have to adapt to a very fast changing world. And that's where I think community colleges have a proven record in changing their curriculum to address the needs of the society and the needs of the industry. And that's why I do believe that community colleges will play a much larger role in U.S. Post-secondary educational environment.
Well, very well said. You also champion the partnership between the industry and the community college, especially the Montgomery College. It's very important to create the 21st century workforce, and especially so that the students can have the skills and the knowledge and the experience to go out and work in the industry. So tell me a little bit of the partnership between your college, Montgomery College, and the industry.
So I think that Montgomery College has significant partnership with the industries. And we talked about relevance of education today. Relevance comes when students come out with degrees who are work ready. In order to do that, we work side by side with the industry.
So do you get the students to go for intern also to some of these industries?
Yes, our students go to various industries as interns, but experts from the industries help us design curriculum. So give you example of clinical research industries in our I-270 corridor.
Right.
So we work with a company to create clinical trial technician program.
Right.
You know, clinical trials is a big thing, and industry needs trained people who can run clinical trials. So we worked with a company, and we were the first institution to offer that kind of degree. So this is creating knowledge workers. So the partnership becomes very important with the industry, and we have done this very successfully with many, many industries in the area, including Holy Cross Hospital, which is right on our campus.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they're co-located. They have co-located, or they are co-locating with you, the Holy Cross Hospital?
They are finishing their construction of the first hospital ever built on a community college campus. Hospital is scheduled to open in mid-September. A great number of our students will be working there. Staff from the hospital will be helping us with our curriculum. Our faculty will get a first-hand opportunity to work in the hospital and see hospital works.
So it's a win-win situation for both.
Exactly.
So, but Montgomery College has been very successful, and also you're fortunate and uniquely blessed to be in this, what I consider the Montgomery County, as a matter of fact, which is a very rich and influential as well as elite. So what's the success of the Montgomery College? Why is it so successful?
I think first our mission.
Your mission.
Our mission is important. We are the economic engine of Montgomery County. I will say we are the economic engine for the state of Maryland.
You're creating the next generations.
Yeah. So we are creating next generation of workforce. Not only that, we are also quite involved in bringing jobs. Jobs will come, employers will come if they can find trained workforce at an affordable price.
Well, that's the best way so this is, so you basically are equipping, are training the students who can enter the workforce.
Exactly.
So that they can go work in the industry. And you also tailor all your courses that you're talking about to make sure that what industry needs, this is what you teach.
Yes. And then we are fortunate to be in a region where education is given importance.
Education is very important.
People understand the value of education from profit sector, non-profit sector, all our elected officials. We are blessed to have strong support. But most importantly, we are also very thankful to individuals like you who understand and appreciate our mission and what we do. And you're so generous with your time and with your resources to the college for our programs.
Thank you very much. As President Obama said, education will be the currency of the 21st century.
Exactly.
Education frees the human mind from the shackles of ignorance.
Exactly.
So you're doing the right thing by training these students to create the next generations. One of the things that is missing in our country is the STEM education, which is science, technology, engineering, math. And the President Obama has said many times about producing more science and math graduates. Could you tell our viewers more about the STEM program at Montgomery College? So before you answer the questions, you want to take a break. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We were talking to Dr. Sanjay Roy from Montgomery College, and the question that I asked about the importance of the STEM, which is the science, technology, engineering, math education, and what role Montgomery College is playing in that area, because that's very, very important for all of us to create those students who have the skill in the STEM area. So tell us a little bit about that.
So, you know, the importance of STEM education can never be underestimated. President Obama and our governor both have described the need for more STEM graduates. At Montgomery College, we have nation's largest community college engineering transfer program. We have about 1,400 students in our engineering program.
1,400 out of how many?
Well, the total number of students credit is to about 27,000.
Okay.
But to tell you, the second largest program at a community college has about 300 engineering students. So our students are highly successful. You know, our students are just graduated last week, our commencement. And a number of students, like one student is going to MIT with $49,000 scholarship.
And who's part of the
to
scholarship?
Study engineering,
Wow.
MIT. These are first generation underrepresented students.
Very well.
Who
Very
didn't
good.
know much about college. They came to Montgomery College. They came to our engineering program and now going to MIT, University of California, Berkeley, and Georgia.
All the
Tech.
elite schools. So you have so that means Montgomery College is playing a significant role.
Yes.
In having this you said these are the students of the minorities?
Yes, yes.
And they underrepresented, you said?
Yes.
And they're going to Stanford and UCB. That's a wonderful.
MIT.
MIT.
You know, women are about 8.5% of undergraduate enrollment in engineering across the nation. I gave you example of 3 women students coming through Montgomery College, one going to MIT, one going to Berkeley, one going to Georgia Tech.
Wow.
That is our role in STEM education. This is just a brief sample of what we are doing. So that is engineering. As you know, biotechnology is a very important industry for our county. We have about 300 life sciences based company in the region.
And it makes sense because the Maryland, the 270 corridor area is really doing very well in the life sciences and health sciences.
About $2.3 billion of revenue and
comes from the life sciences and health sciences in Maryland?
Yes, and about 50,000 federal government jobs, 10,000 private sector, and a number of other jobs. So we have a very strong biotechnology program at our Germantown campus. We have a biomanufacturing program, and now we also have a very strong cybersecurity program.
Which is you're close to NSA, so that makes a lot of sense.
NSA and NIST.
And NIST, right.
Yeah.
NIST stands for National Institute of Standard Technology.
Yes, exactly.
Correct. And that's in local in Gaithersburg, not too far from your college.
No. And our program has been declared as National Center for Excellence by Department of Homeland Security and also by National Security Agency. So cybersecurity is an important area. You know, we have about 19,000 jobs open in the state of Maryland in cybersecurity.
And they can't find the
qualified people to work
Wow.
in those areas. So right there, you know, we are in the process of strengthening our program and increasing capacity in that program so that we can address the workforce needs in cybersecurity area. Other than that, all traditional areas, math, science, physics, we have the degrees there. And we have very strong health sciences program at our Tacoma Park campus.
So beside the health sciences and STEM and the life sciences, what other programs and the courses do you offer at Montgomery College? I'm sure you offer a lot of other things as well.
About 130.
We should never underestimate the fact that the art is important to our country.
So about 130 degrees and
130 degrees
in every area. We have a strong art program, performance art, visual arts, communication. We have a strong communication program, and you know, English, history, social sciences,
Journalists,
political science,
excuse me,
political science, and our workforce development. We have about 33,000 students in workforce development and continuing education area, automotive technician. We started programs, you know, this President Obama's initiatives on a long time unemployed people, giving them skills. So we have.
So you're doing a job training?
Job training, apartment maintenance, apartment rental, apartment leasing, tech leap program, creating IT workforce. IT industry is rebounding, is coming back.
You're absolutely right.
So we are very much into that area as well. Hospitality.
Hospitality.
Business.
And they have a lot of, as a matter of fact, the hospitality employs a lot of people in this country.
Yes. And we have more than 3,000 business majors at the college. Very strong program. Our students go to Smith School of Business and then, you know, other colleges around the country.
Do you have exchange program with foreign countries? The students and the faculty exchange program?
We have a study abroad program, and we were very fortunate to win a grant from National Endowment of Humanities, and we established a Global Humanities Institute. So we have selected 3 countries. India is one of those countries.
So do you have you send the students to India and other foreign countries? So yet?
It's through study abroad program.
Okay.
We have sent several, and the Global Humanities Institute is sending 15 faculty to 3 different countries.
And what are those countries?
India, El Salvador, and I believe China.
China. Okay.
Yeah, India and China are important, as you know, for the next.
And we should never underestimate the Latin America. So your degree is in mathematics, as I understand. Right?
My degree is in mathematics.
So being a mathematician, you do a lot of mathematics work, or you just very much focus on your running and being a provost and being a vice president of the Montgomery College, which is a big challenge for you.
You know, a musician never forgets the music, right?
No, and the mathematician never forgets the mathematics.
So what it means, Frank, is I do mathematics. I write.
You write research papers as well?
I write papers. My last paper was published about 18 months ago, and it was about teaching of mathematics. But more importantly, mathematics is about thinking, analytical thinking, analyzing things, making decisions. And that's what I do.
Which is what you do, making decisions.
Making decisions based on information, based on literature, based on data. And that's what we are trying to do at Montgomery College. And I must add that we have probably one of the best president in Dr. Darian Pollard.
Yeah, I have met her, and she's a wonderful, and she's done a great job.
Exactly.
So if I have to interview 10 years from now, if hopefully we're still alive and well, what will Montgomery College look like 10 years from now?
I think the Montgomery College is the strongest institution today.
It will remain as strong.
It will. I think based on where we are going, based on where our society is going, based on where our world is going, I think Montgomery College will be a stronger institution. I also think that we are impacting students today in our county and in our state. In 10 years, I think our impact will be more global will be impacting students around the world, and certainly creating more jobs here, more economic opportunities here, and more economic development here, right in Montgomery County and state of Maryland.
Mm-hmm. You get the funding mostly from the county as well as from the state?
Yes.
And plus some of the money comes from the tuition reimbursement
Yes.
From the students, right?
Yes, yes. And I must add that we have a very strong institutional advancement office, and our developmental staff, you have worked with some of them.
Yes, I have.
So they do a great job, and we have a great Montgomery College Foundation. We have board members who help us with raising funds for scholarships. They gave over $1 million in scholarships just from our foundation that comes from private donors like you.
Wow. So that's how you fund some of the scholarship program for the students.
Yes.
How much in terms of the budget? Mostly it's coming from the county as well as from the state. So that's more than 50% of the budget, the money that you get from these two.
Yeah, I think county is about 50%. State is I have to be careful now.
Okay.
State is around 25% or so.
Okay,
and
that's a pretty significant.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came here, and thank you very much
Thank you
for
very much.
your time.
Thank you.
And good luck to you as you continue to prosper, not necessarily personally, but as you continue to work for Montgomery College, and I see a brighter future on the horizon for you as well as for Montgomery College. And thank you very much for your leadership and extraordinary leadership as far as the Montgomery College is concerned. We're fortunate to have you as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So thank you for watching the show. Please join us next week for another edition of the show. This is Frank Islam wishing you a great week.